Welcome back to The Explainer, where we turn complicated intel into a clear game plan. Today, we're digging into the best credit card offers for September. And yeah, we're talking about the secret ones, the offers that aren't just sitting on the front page of a website.
So, are you missing out? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, yeah, probably. Banks have these targeted, kind of hidden offers that are way, way better than what they publicly advertise. So today, we're going to go find them.
And this number? 175,000. What is that? Well, that's how many points you could be just leaving on the table with a single card. All because you didn't know where to look. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
All right, first up, the big dogs. We're talking about the top welcome bonuses. And right now, there's a huge change coming to one of the most popular travel cards out there, and it means you've got a really important decision to make, like right now.
We're talking about the iconic American Express Platinum Card. It's about to get a major facelift. And while new benefits are great, there's a big rumor swirling about a pretty hefty jump in the annual fee. This combo creates this really unique, time-sensitive window of opportunity. So look at this timeline. It lays it all out perfectly. Right now, the fee is $6.95. But on September 18th, bam, the refresh happens. And the rumor mill is buzzing that the fee is going to jump to $8.95 right after. That's a $200 hike, which gives us a super narrow window to make a move.
Okay, so what's the smart move here? How do you play this? Is it even possible to snag a huge bonus, lock in that lower fee, and get all the new perks when they roll out? Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, it absolutely is.
All right, here is the game plan. You're going to open an incognito or private browser window and search for the Amex Platinum. You're hunting for that massive targeted offer up to 175,000 points. If you find it, you apply now. That locks you into the $6.95 fee for a full year. And the best part? You'll still get all the new benefits when they drop. Now here's the real kicker. Amex only does the hard credit pull after you actually accept the card. So you can apply, see what they offer you, and if it's not huge, I'm talking $150K plus, you just walk away. No risk.
So while Amex is doing all this complex stuff, what's Chase doing? Well, they're firing back. They just updated the offer on their top card, the Sapphire Reserve, and their approach is totally different. It's simple, it's clean, and it's incredibly valuable. Okay, so the old offer was pretty good, right? 100,000 points plus this $500 travel voucher. But that voucher was a use it or lose it kind of deal. If your hotel was only $200, poof, the other 300 just vanished. This new offer, it's a clean 125,000 points. It's just better because it's totally flexible. You use what you need when you need it, no wasted value. That is a fantastic bonus for a Chase card.
All right, now we're getting into some real insider level stuff. There are a bunch of new airline cards out there and the public offers look pretty good, but there are ways to get even more miles. The kind of stuff they don't just put on the website.
So you know how Alaska Airlines merged with Hawaiian? Well, out of that, Bank of America has launched these 3 new co-branded cards they're calling Atmos cards. And the public offers are solid. I mean, 100,000 miles on the top card is nothing to sneeze at. But we can do better.
So here's the trick. For that top-tier personal card, forget applying online. You're actually going to pick up the phone and call their application line. There's a specific offer code that's been making the rounds on the forums. You give them that code, and suddenly the offer is for 105,000 miles. Just like that. An extra 5,000 miles for making a quick phone call. Pretty cool, right?
And check this out, it's not just for the personal card. There's a similar trick for the business version, which bumps that bonus up from 80,000 to 85,000 miles. Look, are these massive jumps? No, but it's literally free miles for, 5 minutes of your time? I'll take that deal any day. Sign-up bonuses are awesome. They get all the headlines. But what about the money you're spending every single day? Let's talk about a targeted offer that can absolutely supercharge the points you get from your regular online shopping.
Right now, you've got to check your American Express account. They're pushing out these targeted Amex offers for spending at Amazon.com. And this is key. They are not automatic. You have to physically log in, find the offer, and click to add it to your card. It's a tiny bit of work, but the payoff can be huge. And this is where it gets really interesting. You might see 2 different offers. At first glance, offer A looks better, right? Spend $150, get 1,200 points. But look at offer B. Spend just $25, get 500 points. When you do the math, that second offer is an insane 20 extra points per dollar. It's a perfect example of why the smaller offer can sometimes be way, way more powerful. You got to look at the efficiency.
Okay, so you've got this big pile of points. Now what? The game isn't over. The real magic happens when you know when and where to move them. And that's where transfer bonuses come in. This is the key to turning your good redemptions into absolutely incredible ones. So what is a transfer bonus? Think of it like free money, but for points. For a short time, your credit card company will say, hey, if you move your points to this airline, we'll give you an extra 30% for free. It's one of the absolute best ways to get way more value out of the points you've already earned. And here's a perfect example that's live right now. Amex to Hilton. Normally, 1,000 Amex points get you 2,000 Hilton points. Not bad. But until September 23rd, there's a 25% bonus. So that same 1,000 Amex points suddenly becomes 2,500 Hilton points. That could be just what you need to top off your account for that dream hotel stay.
And this isn't a one-off thing. It points to a bigger trend. The Virgin Red program is being really aggressive right now. Just look at Capital One. They're offering a 30% transfer bonus to Virgin, and that's running all the way until October 1st. That means every 1,000 of your venture miles becomes 1,300 Virgin points. They really want your business.
All right, let's wrap this up by looking ahead. The holidays are just around the corner, which means Q4, the last quarter of the year, is a massive spending season for everyone. If you know the 5% cashback categories before they start, you can plan your shopping and seriously max out your rewards.
And we've got the news. Discover has dropped its 5% cashback categories for Q4. From October all the way through December, it's going to be Amazon.com and drugstores. That's on up to $1,500 in combined purchases for the whole quarter.
Now, the Amazon category is, well, it's Amazon. It's always great. But don't sleep on the drugstores category. This is where you can get some real value. The Discover It's 5% just blows the Chase Freedom Flex's usual 3% at drugstores out of the water. So if you're just playing the pure cashback game, Discover's your winner for drugstore spending in Q4. No question.
So when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway? It's that the clock is ticking on a lot of this stuff. Locking in that Amex fee, catching these transfer bonuses. These deals have expiration dates. The real question is, looking at everything we've talked about, what's going to be your first move? Which one of these fits your strategy? That's what's going to make all the difference this month.